Halftime report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Had a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this third quarter. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Kansas City Chiefs. And those are the completions they rely on from your passing game. First down, Kansas City.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Right back to Worthy. And this one doesn't go far.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. To the air, Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Kansas City sends out its punt team, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The 49ers and Ricky Pearsall headed back out on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. '49ers to the line, 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You could do a lot worse than a quick little shuffle give sometimes. I like that play. That shuffle pass just keeps the defense honest, keeps them guessing a little bit. Normally goes for positive yardage, and sometimes you're even able to surprise that defense entirely.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Purdy on first down. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They kick the running back in motion. From the gun is Purdy. This one's quickly to Jennings. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
So now here's third and 5. Purdy looking to throw. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. Give him 8 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. They stick with McCaffrey. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gain of 6. That's another 49ers first down. First and goal.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
McCaffrey does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Chiefs 28.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Mejio with the return. Jukes away from one. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. It's a gain of 20. And a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Now he takes it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
19 more yards.
I can promise you that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, King, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he can only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds his favorite target again. It's worthy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's got it near the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Kansas City.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Hunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 35.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Here's Purdy to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On third down, Purdy lobs this one deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now they're up against it here on fourth down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
We've set it down from 37. Now a handoff for Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd down.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. 3rd and long for him here. He finds Brown right side. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal. So instead, they're going for this on 4th down. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Running is Pacheco. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Here's
Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Pacheco. And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll go with Hunt on the run. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They're going to throw out of the gun. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
First call here coming from the shotgun. one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, Purdy to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Again, it's Brock Purdy. And drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Purdy looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a fourth-quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
49, Chiefs 42. Eddie Pinheiro set
Now
to
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Mejia with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. The counter give here to Pacheco. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it downfield near the edge. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down. A gain of 12. And the first down.
Rick, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly. The catch moves them to the 48. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Chiefs first down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Again, Mahomes to throw. Spins out of one stop. Some good running there to get back what the penalty cost him. Picks up 8.
Xavier Worthy. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Niners' 26-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7. Another throw for Mahomes. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Ball is caught.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Throwing again, Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
Ain't no other king in this rap thing makes siblings. Nothing for my children. When they disappearing. I'm in the city with a flag.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. This will be a 44-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Mejio with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. To the air, Mahomes. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Hunt trying things up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know anything I could say positive about the execution of that play? Because at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw Mahomes. He's still going at the 30. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw it. Screen here for Smith. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead.
Kansas City.
From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 56, 49ers 52.
On now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. So we need to give to McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Well, set up the screen to McCaffrey. He loses the football. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
That's incomplete left side. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers needing 4 points. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Chiefs offense out to take over. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
That's good.
And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Kansas City.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Once more here with Hunt. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. San Francisco calls it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
23-yard line.
Another run for Hunt. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's Mahomes on a designed run. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.